Hey, welcome. Payday routine, July monthly budget review using Zerosum. I'm a dental hygienist. Let's go. We are budgeting $1,187.92 from my paycheck this week. That is for 3 shifts. One of those shifts was the shorter day that I mentioned, but we also have an extra, I think it was $10.93. It was the interest for this month in my regular savings account. If you remember, I don't count the interest for my high yield savings account because that's strictly my emergency fund. So that money stays there. 1093 was the interest for my regular savings account where I keep all my money. And a couple things about Zerosum just to update you. I changed my little icon here and my emoji here, and also Zerosum did some updates that are super helpful. I will say the first update that's super helpful won't be for me, unfortunately, but if you are noticing like, what is Zerosum? It's basically cashless envelopes, zero-based budgeting, very similar to YNAB, as you can probably see if you use YNAB now. The way that the importing used to work, which I talked about in my video up above where I did my importing, it used to be that it did not import your scheduled transactions or your targets. So if you said you wanted to save $300 a month, you would have to manually put that in, even though it would have brought over the category. And if you said that $300 a month went out as a scheduled transaction every year, you used to have to put that in. Now all that comes over automatically, which is really cool. Like I said, it's not going to benefit me because I'm already totally disconnected from the YNAB ecosystem. I don't use them anymore. But if you're looking into Zerosum, I think that's a really great thing. I mean, that was really the only thing that made it like a not seamless process. Like seriously, go check out that video if you haven't already. It happened within a matter of seconds. Everything was just there, except for, of course, the scheduled transactions and the targets. So that's one thing. They also added the snooze shortcut, which is awesome because I do sometimes like to use that shortcut so that things look green. And another thing that I just noticed on Zerosum, this may have, I think I noticed it. I might be wrong. If the developer, Pedro, if you're watching this, let me know if I'm wrong. But I'm going to go to this Walmart transaction that I put in. So I put in, it was like 157, okay? And I did my split, groceries, household goods, a whole bunch. I just did them separate lines so that it was easier because I thought I was going to have to come in here and change the amount for the reason I'm about to reveal in just a second. You know, hair ties, household goods, sewing setup. Now, what happened was the 157 and change or whatever did not import. It imported as 154.42. But if I'm not mistaken, what Zerosum did is it matched up the 154.42 transaction to what I had put in at 157 something. And then it just added this $3.34 extra that I hadn't accounted for. Or yeah, something. I don't know 100%. I did look on Walmart.com and the tax was $3.34. However, there was one item that I wanted in groceries that they didn't have, and it was $2.94. So I immediately or already need to go in here and edit this. Not sure why it's not working. Maybe click that. That's weird. Okay, yeah. So I need to go ahead and take out $2.94 just to start with. And then we have, what is it? Okay. So now I'm confused. Okay. Actually, wait. Let me Control Z that. That's not gonna work. Okay, I can just put, can I do undo? Is that gonna work? Probably not. No. All right, so do plus 294, and then I'm going to take 294 from here. And then I'll take 294 from here. I really don't know. So then it's 40 cents that need to be allocated. Rather than try to, oh, okay, maybe I'll take this out, right? And then I will see, distribute evenly, proportionally. I feel like proportionally is the right answer, but I do know that there's no tax on groceries, so it really should be 122.16. I'm gonna put proportionally 121. How did it go down? Oh, right, because it says I spent less. It doesn't really matter. It's not actually accurate, but I don't know. I think that was pretty cool because usually with YNAB, whenever I would input a transaction and it came in different, it would just put the new transaction in and then I'd have to like go through and figure out what I spent for each category, which is why I did it like this, because I was like, okay, I know that I spent this on groceries, blah, 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 blah. It'll be super simple. So it wasn't as simple as I thought, but whatever. Yes, I'm going to edit it because I didn't change the total. I just changed the breakdown. All right. We have 2 transactions that need review, but they actually have not gone through yet. They are scheduled transactions. My credit card payment, $54.73. It is in process on the Capital One website, but it has not gone through. So I don't want to just approve it. Nothing is going to go overspent, I don't think, but we do need to start in overspent first as usual. Oops, I fucked up. This overspending is for my installment fee for my car insurance. I'm used to just like pressing on YNAB, I would do that and I'd press enter, and it would just work. So I have to press enter and then tab or something. Okay, fun money, 1716. I went to the Capital One Cafe and I went to Costa Vida. Costa Vida, if you have one near you, you probably don't. Costa Vita's smaller, but if you have like a Cafe Rio near you, it's like Cafe Rio. So we have to do tab and then enter. Okay. Groceries. I got groceries from Amazon. I got like a bunch of 50% off deals or like $5 off. I got this huge bag of tea. I mentioned in one of my videos that I made this iced tea that was super good with my new, was it 1 cent or 2 cent tea infuser from AliExpress. And I had a 1.7 ounce, I want to say, like not sampler, but like a smaller pack that I got to make a free shipping minimum. And I bought I think it's a 16 ounce bag. It is huge, but I'm so excited because it is literally so good. And I did make some of that tea that I got from Indigo Tea Source, the one in Burnsville. And it's okay, but it's definitely nowhere as good as this tea. And it was 50% off. I think the bag was like $45, but again, 50% off. So it was like 20 something. So it was a great deal. Then I got like a fruit platter and some kiwi and I don't know what else. But anyway, it's all groceries, even though it came from Amazon. You have to push tab first. Okay. Hair care, the payment for that Pattern Beauty stuff came out. And when we get to the monthly review portion of this program, I'm going to talk more about Pattern Beauty hair stuff because I have a whole bunch of leave-in conditioner that I did not expect to have. So I spent a whole bunch of money on bras, but I know some of it is going to be going back. So that's why I'm not covering it now. I bought 7 regular bras and 1 sports bra. One of the regular bras is already too small. The band size is good, but the cup size is too small. So I'm going to have to send it back, but I'm kind of just waiting until I get the rest of them because I don't want to make a whole bunch of trips to the post office or UPS, wherever the hell they tell me to go. But when I buy bras, I always buy new bras with the tags, free shipping, and free returns. So yeah, that's a little bit about me and my bra buying habits. eBay had like a thing I'm always talking about on Wells Fargo where they give you some money back. And I guess it was, I don't know, 3%, whatever. So I got all this money back, but let's cover that. No, wait, I said I wasn't going to cover that. Whoops. Because since the money is not fully, I don't know what's going to be out. You know what I mean? I don't want to cover it and then have a balance and then go back in there. Fabric and Notions. This is a yard of stretch silk I bought. This is Fabric and Notions, not PPE and extras, because I'm going to make like a silk head wrap and I needed some silk with stretch in it. The silk I bought already at SR Harris, I use it to line my scrub caps because it doesn't need to be stretchy. But I didn't realize that the like, I don't want to call it a do-rag, but like I guess it's kind of like a do-rag. But so the thing I have for my hair when it's not in a wash and go, it has stretch in it. I did not realize it. I traced out a pattern, made a head wrap, and I was like, oh, it doesn't fit because it's silk and it has no stretch. So I bought this stretch silk or silk with stretch, a yard of it, and we're gonna try that. So I will cover that. But I am most proud of last month. I was able to move around some money. First of all, let's go down to admin and annuals. I had money for Google One. I think it was about $37, but Google One gave me this deal. It was 75% off, making what I was going to be paying $20 a month for, $19.99, made it $4.99 a month. And I have enough money in my Google Opinion Rewards. So I was able to take all that money that I had been saving and put it back to ready to assign, which is great. So I used that to put in other places in my budget. I also went to my travel fund and before the month turned over, I filled up everything that I needed. So none of the bills that came out this month were funded with this month's money. They were all funded last month. So everything should be, I'm not going to say it's going to be like totally right, but it will be a lot easier because I'm not starting off the month already having spent the money, if that makes sense. So let's go to monthly. And I definitely do also want to go and make sure that these are kind of accurate, because I really just transferred them over and just clicked the exact same things I had in YNAB, not taking into account, like, is this actually right or not? So we need $300 for federal taxes. I'm just going to go ahead and put $150. I'd rather be ahead than behind on that. That's for sure. We'll just collapse that. Investing, sad things. I haven't invested in a while, which I mentioned. I do need to put $250 in my emergency fund to make the 4% interest rate. So I guess my better judgment, I'm not going to put anything in there now. For rent though, I'm going to put just $500 just to start. I mean, we are only at $954, so we don't have much, but I'll just put $500 in there just to get a good start. But my insurance already funded last month. See, nothing was budgeted this month, fully spent. So we have $0 of $249. Oh, another thing that Zerosum did is when you click here, or maybe it's here, you can click this button and it will budget your remaining balance. Same with insurance. I already funded that and spent that. Oh, why do I have $51? I have forgotten about that. I tried to put a gift card towards the balance and it was too late. The auto pay was already in process. So I just ended up with like a credit. So this would be a way that we could test what I was just saying about insurance, but I don't think it's going to work correctly. Why does it say funded? Because it's the 3rd. So yeah, I think I should probably change it to a no date and then it would work. Refill up to 185. Right. Well, that's weird because I didn't put any in it this month, but let's edit it. Maybe it's reach a balance. I don't know, child. No. Achieved, spent 133. Reach, right, because it was by last month and I did reach it by last month. So refill up to, I think that's what it was already at. Oh, maybe I didn't put repeat. Maybe that's what it was. No. All right. So I think saved and budgeted, target available now, every month, refill up to, here we go again, refill up to 185.09. Oh, you know why? Because when the month clicked over, the 1st and the 2nd, it did have 185 in it. So should I have said the 3rd? No. I think I just need to make it open-ended. So I'm just going to do open-ended 185.09. There we go. Then it should be correct, right? And I have 51. So if I click this button, it would be like budget 133.63. Perfect. So yeah, I guess open-ended goals are the way that I need my thing to work. The only downside is if I was trying to use something over here and do like if I didn't have this clicked and I was going to do auto budget all the monthlies under budgeted, it wouldn't be correct because these don't have a target. Does that make sense? So I haven't quite figured out how exactly to get that right, but I really don't ever do auto budget anyway, so that's not the biggest deal in the world. Internet on the 6th, that's weird. Because the 6th is in the 1st week, I would have thought I would have covered that. Let me go back to July. I guess I didn't. Okay, so I just didn't save for that. So definitely need to do that so I can do what I said. Budget 65, there you go, super simple. Medication, I'm actually gonna hide this. I'm not spending that money this month. Center point on the 8th. Now, here is where we'll need to open this. Look at our scheduled transaction, 1109 on the 10th. So we just need to have 1109. So 1109 minus 91 cents. Perfect. And then I will use that snooze shortcut, Shift S. There we go, snooze. Beautiful, love that. Phone plan on the 11th. You know, we are mere days away, so I will go ahead and budget that. Excel on the 18th. I mean, it is a hefty penny that I need. And I did have to go in and change the ask because I like to keep this at the most it's ever been. And this is actually the highest my bill has ever been. So this is now correct. Every month I'm going to be asked for $79.20. However, I hope that that is not the case. Do I want to do all of it? No, I'll do half. I'll do half. So we'll do $79.20 divided by, is that a divisible? I wish that when you press the slash, it came up as a slash, not a division symbol, because that looked like a minus sign to me, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Gas, I am gonna need gas pretty soon here. I'm on a quarter tank. I went to go get some yesterday and I went to the Sam's Club gas station and it was like under construction. I'm just gonna I'll just put 50 bucks because I might buy this tomorrow and I'm pretty sure gas will be over $50, but that'll be a nice, way to get started. Household goods. I purchased so many things with my last order from Walmart. I don't think I need anything for quite a while. I accidentally, on purpose, not really on purpose, but I accidentally bought, was it like 32 rolls of toilet paper? That was a total accident. I just saw, it said $21. So I was like, oh, that sounds reasonable. And I didn't even look how many rolls were in there. I had so many rolls, I couldn't even put them in the place where I used to store my trash can. my toilet paper, so yikes. Okay, nothing else needs to be put here. Fun money, let's put some fun money in here just so we're not overspending. Oh yeah, I also did spend money today on fun money and I totally forgot to mark the transactions when I was there. I think I've spent like $14 today. So let's just say $30. So we'll have $30 in there. And then groceries, we don't need any more this week. So I will snooze that. And hopefully I don't spend any more here or here either. But for this one, I will move this money to ready to assign, ready to budget. Yeah, okay. All right. So that's all we need for monthly, and we have $237.63. That's great. Non-monthly, let's hop over here, see what we need to take care of with this money. Personal care, I think we're good. Parking, we're good. I'd like to have 10, but you know what? I will actually make that 10. Just, I like having 10. So look, love that. PPE, we're good. Ever since I bought my reusable or washable or non-disposable, whatever you want to call it, scrub jackets, I pretty much only wear those. I have a whole pack that's unopened of the disposable scrub jackets, scrub coats, lab coats. And then I have one that has most of them, but good. Miscellaneous, can't think of anything. Hair care, we're good. Again, more on the hair care stuff in a second. I'm gonna try to stop doing these wash and goes. I like the way it looks, my wash and go, but it takes too long. Like I gotta figure something else out. It doesn't take that long. It takes probably like an hour and a half, but I don't want to spend an hour and a half on doing my hair. And then like at night I have to do it, and then like in the morning, it's just a lot. I don't feel like doing it. The bras, we're gonna wait until we figure all that out. Clothing, I don't need any clothes. Car registration, I'm actually going to not get this. I think I'm gonna be good on this. We'll see. Zerosum needs 661. Should I give them their money? I'll give it to them. Google One, actually, I can snooze this because I don't need it until, oh no, you need it in August 2027. You need $100 is what I put, right? Right. So they're saying 762 this month. So theoretically, technically, I should budget it. Fine, I'll budget it. Passport, you know what? I'll budget that too. Why not? All right. So then I have $215.67. Let's go to the want, see what's there. I feel like fund money was already in monthly. Yeah, it is, because I kind of think of fund money, I'm spending it every month. I can't pretend like, oh, this is just what I want. It's not true. So that's something that definitely needs to come out. Water delivery, I don't think I'm going to get any more water for the time being, so I'll snooze that. I will need my money for Patreon, so I'll do $11.99 divided by 2. Oh, that division symbols always throw me off. Baby Back Bitch wellness concerts. Oh my God, I missed Kesha at Mystic Lake. They have an amphitheater. I missed it. Not to say I would have gone, but I just would have liked to know that she was there and I could have gone, but I didn't. I found out from my patient the day after. It really broke my heart. Moving on. So this is how much I have left in my travel fund that we will probably be rating. So we have $545.21 there. We were at, I think, $1,200. So we've taken a pretty penny from travel, but more on that later this year. Like I told you, just be patient. Make sure you subscribe, come back, and you'll hear all about it around Thanksgiving time. The reason that I can't go, it's like bittersweet. Like I do want to go, but you know, something more exciting is happening, I hope. Sam's Club, I need $233. I'm actually gonna wait on that too. I'll leave the $835 there, but I'm going to wait on that. So let me just snooze that. Virtual mailbox, they've gotten their money already. Canva, oh, $18. Damn, Canva's so expensive. And then system.io, we'll do 17 divided by 2. Now, I'm concerned that this says adjustable dumbbells doesn't need any money, only because I overspent. So shouldn't it say that it's overspent? See, this is July. This is what I'm looking for, but I don't know why that doesn't go over. That's kind of strange to me why that's not overspent here, but it's not my problem. I mean, it is my problem, but I'm not gonna deal with it. So that's pretty much all that I wanna do here. So I'm gonna go back to monthly and I'm gonna put the rest of this money to the rent. I guess I didn't have to go back to monthly. I could just do this and then go to rent. All right, perfect. So let's move on to our monthly review. So this is gonna be a little different because I've never been in Zerosum for a monthly review. I've only ever been in YNAB. So if I remember correctly, I said I wanted to spend $4,500 this month, but I think I spent more than that, unfortunately. I don't know if it's analytics or overview I want to be in. So I was looking at this earlier. So this is really, really bad. On average, I'm spending $703.69 a month more than I'm earning. So I'm what do you call it? Living above my means by almost $800. Well, by a little over $700. Not good. Last month, so this is the trend. The green is the outflow. So the blue is the outflow. So anytime you see the blue bar as higher, that's not good. So March, not good. April, good. May, not good. June, good. The green is barely over, but it is over. July, the month that we're reviewing, not good. So I spent way more. And I don't know how I spent $1,300 more than I had. That seems like a lot. And I was hoping that there would be some way to like see that, but it doesn't seem to be. There doesn't seem to be a way. Maybe click on it. Oh, okay. pretty much right there. They just tell you right there. But if I spent $1,300 more than I earned, that means that I should have a $1,300, like my credit card bill should be $1,300. I don't know. Spending breakdown, 60% of my money was spent on bills and basics, which does not make sense. Oh, you know, are we in this month? Yeah, this is for this month, right? Yeah, okay, this is for this month. So this is useless. What is this? Okay, I don't want to do that. I guess I would like to, maybe it's analytics. It must be, because it doesn't seem like this is where I can find anything about last month. So let's go to analytics, cash flow possibly, and then we'll do last month. That's crazy. How did I spend $1,300 more? I mean, I did buy adjustable dumbbells, which were like $250. And then I feel like I bought something else that was overspent. Let's go back. Oh yeah, so that was $500. That's like $700. So, well, that's like, yeah, it's like, no, wait. Yeah, it's like $700. So how do we get to, wait, I think I'm understanding. It's because I didn't spend all the money I had the month before. So I didn't come into June. I'm sorry, I didn't come into July from June with $0. I had money, so I spent money from last month. Even though it's currently August, we're talking about July. So when I say last month, I mean June. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not really too worried about that because I'm not in the hole for $1,500. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. It didn't save where I was looking at. Or no, it probably did. I just wasn't in that section. So what did I spend? I spent $53.85, which is not good. Didn't I say I wanted to spend $4,500? Again, this doesn't look the same as YNAB, so it's kind of hard to, you know, to kind of see. We're gonna say from June 1st to June 30th. Outflow. Didn't that say the same exact thing? 5323? No. Oh, but it's still more. Damn it. I was trying to spend less and I spent more. Okay, not good. Trends, but maybe because oh, you know what? I just realized. It's probably because I paid all those bills in, no. I was gonna say because I funded all those categories in July like I was supposed to, but that wouldn't change my spending, just assigning money to a category. So I don't really know what happened. But I did want to mention about the pattern hair care stuff. I'm gonna just search it so I can try to talk about it intelligently. So, oh, hello, what happened? What just happened there? Pattern. No, not category patterns. Okay, there we go, that's weird. All right, so I bought from eBay 6 leave-in conditioners. The seller sent the wrong thing. Then they were like, we sent the wrong thing, so we're going to refund you. I got refunded. They're like, I don't have them, I sent them to somebody else. If they send them back, I'll send them to you. I didn't think that was gonna happen, so I bought some more for $18.47. Great. Got a better deal. Perfect. I got 6 of those. The seller who did the first one, they ended up getting them back from this person they accidentally sent them to. So they sent them to me, but they didn't send me 6, they sent me 10. So now I have 16 1.5 or 1.75 ounce packets of leave-in conditioner where I really just wanted 6. So I'm thinking I might sell some of them on eBay. Like I didn't want 16. That's a lot, especially because I have a whole bottle of leave-in conditioner that I bought from the website. This was just to have smaller, you know, packets or, you know, like a travel size. So that's my story about conditioner. You're welcome. Where can we look at here? I know that you can do, like, when you're looking at the budget for the month, you can do 2 months side by side. I kind of wish you could do that for the analytics because that would be helpful. But this is nice. They 48 to 51. That's crazy. Okay, so this is nice. So bills and basics, 2,775, 3,001. How did I spend $300 extra on bills and basics? Who knows? I don't like that it has 0. You see how the second one from studio to sanctuary is 0. Travel is 0. I wish it was not in here because what does it matter? But yeah, this is kind of like what I spent June. This is what I spent July. So lifestyle luxuries, $759. $355. That's because I didn't spend any money on Medicaid. No, that was bills and basics. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to know what's going on because it's basically like I'm doing the first time as a monthly review, because I remember the first one I did it for YNAB, it felt very like disjointed because I didn't know what the hell was going on. And it's kind of like the same thing. Like I'm not used to this, you know? So I'm just like getting used to it. Let's look for this. Oh no, last month rather, excuse me. This is literally the same exact thing, you know? How much money did I spend on fund money? $343, not bad, really. That's less than $100 a week. So not bad at all. Other for are they saying 17 categories? Is that what that means? So I guess that's things like Centerpoint, virtual mailbox, personal care, things that aren't enough to make up, you know, because what the lowest one here is like $65. All right, but let's see. Okay, so fund money, $343. Okay, let's look at June. I think it's going to be less because I was on my cruise and I didn't classify a lot of those things as fund money. Oh God, no, guess not. I guess I did classify a lot of those things as fund money. $723. Okay, so that's nice. Wow. So yeah, last month. So let's dive into fund money, because that's pretty much the one line item in my budget where I really need to take control and get a handle on. It's mostly eating out. I mean, but yeah, that's what it is, right? Duck Coffee, Starbucks, Burger King. I got 2 Whoppers. Have you had the new Whopper yet? I feel like the new Whopper is just the same as the old Whopper. First I got a Whopper Junior. It was like the same. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a Whopper. Got a Whopper. It was just the same. Like the bread is a little bit maybe more firm, but it still tastes the same. It still tastes good, but I don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's look up Capital One Cafe and see if my spending got out of control again at the Capital One Cafe. All right, let's go to all transactions. Oh, okay. What am I doing? I'm clicking something and it takes away. Oh, okay, I get it. I was clicking on the ones that need review, but nothing needs reviewed from Capital One Cafe. Okay. So how much should we spend at Capital One Cafe? Ah, pretty good. $25. That's so good. That's really good. $25. Remember that time I spent like $70 at Capital One Cafe? I think it was in May. Let's look. Jeez. Oh my God. Yeah, $71. That was what I spent in May, $71. And then in June, I spent $27. And then in July, cancel. July, I spent $25. Oh, that's so good. I'm so happy about that. What is it? Like basically once a week. 9th, well then sometimes 2 days in a row. 9th, 18, 19, 25, 27. So, I mean, about once a week, right? This one was the free one. It's a Monday, but I got a peanut butter cup and then I tipped $1. I got the peanut butter cup so I could tip. I don't have any cash. So that's really cool. All right, so I think that's kind of all that I have for this monthly review, payday routine, budget with me. I definitely am going to continue to fool around with Zerosum, click around in it. It's super duper exciting and new and shiny and all that. But lots to learn for sure. So come back if you want to see more. And if you are a YNAB user and you are thinking of going to Zerosum, why haven't you? Is it because of the scheduled transactions and the targets? Because now you have no excuse not to. I think you should give it a try. 21-day free trial, no credit card needed, just like YNAB. Import your YNAB and see if you go back to YNAB. Because when I imported mine, I basically didn't go back. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.